filers, and your concern is that a medical filer, somebody like Ms. Burns, not that she has to sit down and go through credit counseling. I think you'll agree with me that putting her through credit counseling is a complete waste of time and a totally unnecessary humiliation, correct?
Absolutely, and that's why I did not talk about it in my statement.
But your concern is that she would have an easier time walking away from their other dischargeable debts, and that this would hit creditors particularly hard, a point you emphasized in your written testimony. It's hard for me not to conclude from your testimony. You then go on to say that a medical debtor, the protections for the medical debtor would clearly lead to strategic behavior on the part of opportunistic debtors. Medically distressed debtors would get rid of their credit card debts. It doesn't sound to me that your testimony is balanced between the interests of families like Ms. Burns and those of the credit card industry. Wherever you have a chance to express actual sympathy in your testimony, the only place you express actual sympathy is to the credit card industry and to creditors, but in the context of creditors of people who have credit card debts of $42,000, which would again seem to be sympathy for the credit card industry rather than families. And your closing remarks suggesting that the most effective solution to Ms. Burns' problem is to create the right conditions for an economic recovery so that families can hold on to their jobs, retain their earning power, stay in their homes, and live within their means, seems to be almost nonsensically not correlated to the purpose of this hearing. She and her husband had jobs. This occurred 4 years ago during a period of economic bubble when the economy was going, frankly, as we found out later, unjustifiably strongly. The reason they lost their earning power was not because of anything in the economy, it was because their son was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. They can't stay in their homes because of that, and they've done everything they can to live within their means. So I really have some skepticism about whether your testimony actually reflects the sympathy that you claimed once you'd heard her testimony. It seems to me it's highly one-sided.
I think the